Good evening and welcome to Beyond the Headlines. Tonight we'll begin the new political year with a story that may well define the road to 2027, not just in Rivers State, but within the very heart of Nigeria's ruling coalition. Rivers is once again the epicenter of power and political ambition. A former godfather versus a sitting governor, a minister versus a ruling party's national leadership, and now we're seeing a governing party appearing to take sides against one of its most influential allies. Nyesom Wike, the former Rivers governor and current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, is openly declaring that Governor Siminalayi Fubara will not get a second term. Now, this is remarkable not just for its bluntness, but because Fubara is no longer in the PDP. He is now a card-carrying member of the APC, in fact, registered as member number 0001, and we're hearing is backed quietly and perhaps maybe not so quietly by some APC governors.
Compliment of the season to you. How are you? Hope you had a very great Christmas, not dirty Christmas, not dirty December, but a great one, I believe.
Absolutely, I did. Mr. Dejidohati, welcome on the show as well.
Good evening, and how are you? Thank you for having me on the show.
Terrific. So permit me to call you guys by your first
leadership and hierarchy. And the hierarchy and leadership of APC in every state is hinged on the governor of that state. So there's nothing when it comes to support for second term or otherwise. The national chairman said clearly that anybody that is interested in contesting election in APC will have to purchase the form. We have to go through all the processes. And
if your party hasn't chosen sides, why is Wike the only one being publicly rebuked in the Rivers matter? But let me bring Mr. Dejidohati into this conversation. We've heard the FCT minister insist that no one can win Rivers without his blessing. He's even gone ahead to call some parts of the state no-go areas. There are conversations as to who owns the party structures with the Rainbow Coalition.
Now, are the political parties going to change with this? That is another to change with this. That is another thing. I think and I believe that the emergence of Governor Wike assisting the president in winning his first term is very vital. His first term is very vital also to him in his second term.
Think, Mr. Doherty, you don't
second term.
Think, Mr. Doherty, you don't think that what is happening right now even potentially threatens the support for Mr. President, because both of them seem to be saying we're going to support Tinubu, the re-election of Bola Tinubu in 2027. But how can they both achieve that if they don't decide on a Fubara?
His votes, you understand, in 2027. If Governor Wike withdraws from that, then that is where there's going to be a problem. But I don't see him withdrawing from that. His agitation right now is he sees Governor Fubara as somebody that betrayed him, and Governor Fubara does not deserve a second term, which is also his own prerogative. He brought Governor Fubara. I've been in PDP for 26 years, and I never met Governor Fubara on the field. So at the end of the day, Ambode was removed for a certain reason. Obasa, the House of Assembly person in Lagos, was put back through, you understand? So at the end of the day, I just don't want to go into the political thing that goes on there. The president, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, knows where his votes lies. He knows who has warehoused his votes for him, and he knows who has the crowd and who has the votes banked. You understand? So at the end of the day, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu himself does not like this kind of betrayal. He has experienced it before. He knows how it is, and definitely he doesn't stand for it. I can tell you that for free.
But Mr. Tunde Duarte, let me get your thoughts.
I can't hear you, Nifemi.
Every major news story is with many perspectives and layered with different levels of impact.
Hello. What time did this happen? We will be right there.
At TVC News, we follow the big and major news, gathering the facts, witnessing the outcome.
I am here live at the aftermath of the approval of the new national minimum wage.
We are TV station of the year, not just for breaking news, but for being first, fair and accurate. TVC News, first with breaking news.
In a world where news never sleeps, we're taking a giant leap into the future. We at TVC Communications are proud to introduce a new era in news broadcasting. But first, let me introduce my special friend, Olamide AI. Hi, Olamide Human. Is it time to come out yet? Yes, indeed it is. And you can bring your friends along. Meet our new AI anchors, speaking your language and sharing your stories. From English, good day. These are the news headlines, to Pidgin,
Better country people, on a good evening.
Yoruba,
Ekaro, Ekodede Asikoyi, Shedadalabayi,
Igbo,
Ndewo, Auto Innovation, Ahambu Obada Samson Ejiro,
and Hausa.
Mutane na sanar da zuwa, suna na Rakia Abdulkarim kuma kana kallon TVC News.
We are bringing the news closer to you. Faster, smarter, and always reliable. And together, we are shaping the future of news for every Nigerian, everywhere. Innovation, connection, and trust. The future of news is here.
TVC News, first with breaking news. And now first in Nigeria with AI news anchors.
Thanks for staying with us, everyone. Today, Doherty is the party structure. What does that mean for the APC? Who do you think is more of substance and of value to your party at this time if you have to choose between Wike and Fubara?
To me, everybody is valuable. Everybody has their value in any political system. And like my brother has said, both Wike has a very stronger value, and also Fubara has a stronger value. And the difference, there's no difference, because like we know, we are looking for the vote. The president is looking for the vote, and wherever the vote will come from, we will appreciate it. But the point now is, whatever we are talking about now is that we cannot say because of something we have to throw off somebody. Everybody has their own value, and we must respect that. And you cannot say you can't throw your own son out because you are looking for favor outside. The favors you are looking for has to be quantified, and you have to look at the quality. And until the person emerges in the primary, that's when it becomes the candidate of the party. So
and you and I,
something that is still a bit far than near.
You and I know who holds most of the structures, even within the Rivers APC as of today. But let me bring Mr. Deji Doherty into this conversation. It's the first time Nyesom Wike has clashed openly with an elected APC national officer, and there are conversations as to whether or not this confrontation signals Mr. Wike's limit of authority within the APC. Senator Bashir has said that he has no locus in APC affairs and even went ahead to say that he should resign if he wants to play party politics. Do you agree that it was a strategic error for Wike to publicly confront the APC National Secretary instead of resolving this quietly within the presidency?
Well, thank you very much for asking that question. Definitely, Governor Wike is a very experienced person and a person of note. You understand? And he's somebody that has worked, and I mean worked tirelessly for the incoming president, across different states, not only Rivers State. So he wields a lot of influence even within the presidency and with the president himself, because the president definitely got close to about 6-7 states from the PDP just through Governor Wike. You understand? And if he has done that, and even more than that, and if you calculate the number of votes that came in, you will know that it drowns whatever anybody can bring from Rivers State. Now, having said that, with all due respect to the party structure within the APC, which I respect a lot, and for whatever reason, they have said what they want to say. When the party talks, when the NWC, the members of the NWC, as a matter of fact, I'm a member of the NWC in well, you will say a faction of the People's Democratic Party today. I'm the Deputy National Secretary of the party. And definitely, we swear to protect the sanctity of the party. So Bashir has not said anything out of place. He is talking as a party person who is the custodian of the party rules and regulations. So he can say what he says. Now, that is, you can say, quote unquote, maybe a political thing, you understand? But they know, you understand? You should understand the APC by now and the way they operate. They have a very sly way of operating, you understand? Bashir talking, is saying that, right? And you see Bashir and Governor Wike tomorrow, you would think they probably hugged, just a minute ago or something. You understand? So I don't want you to take what Bashir has said as something to maybe hit Governor Wike or try and create an embarrassing situation for Governor Wike. No, he is just trying to throw a caution to the majority of members. They have quite a number of members now, and they have quite a number of governors now. So, if Bashir doesn't say that, how will the governors that are there feel comfortable? You understand? So I don't want you to take it, hook, line, and sinker, but know that Bashir is doing his job as a member of the NWC, and Governor Wike is playing his politics like he ought to. That's it.
All right. Gentlemen, we have to go now, but let me hear from you quickly, Mr. Tunde Doherty, because we've heard that there are persistent claims that President Tinubu brokered a deal in which Fubara would not seek a second term. There are conversations as to if such agreement exists, should it override democratic choice, and why hasn't the presidency confirmed or denied it? Do you expect President Tinubu to intervene again, perhaps the third time in the current development in Rivers State?
Yes, as far as we are concerned, we don't know whatever agreement that has been brokered or signed by the president and both Fubara and Honorable Minister Wike. But the whole thing is all about understanding each other. It is clear. Politically, you will have to defend your house, and that is what the distinguished Senator Bashir has done, which is so clear. And the other thing is that at the end of the day, all of this will be settled in-house.
All right.
president know how to broker the peace amongst warring individuals, and I give that to the president. So at the end of the day, the politics of it is what we are saying, but the resolution of it we will still see.
All right.
So at the end of the day, let us give it to. What I would say is that I would appeal that both should understand the tenacity of the states.
Good place to live it.
In whatever we do as
good place to live it.
So, but the thing is that I am so passionate, and I believe that all of these things will become a thing of the past by the time the president intervenes.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been my conversation with the Dohertys, and you guys have been quite graceful. It's difficult to get people from both sides at least to manage a very civil conversation on this matter. To the Doherty APC Chairman UK chapter, the Doherty is Deputy National Secretary of the factional PDP. Gentlemen, thank you for talking to us on the program this evening.
Thank you. My great pleasure.
That's our show today.